This guy looks so weird, man. Geert Wilder. I remember him being a big name in like the online alt-right shit for a while because he's like the big anti-immigrant Dutch guy. You have like it's like the Netherlands is basically like the most progressive country in the world, right? Like that's where everyone's bicycling and then they don't have asphalt, they have like pavers, and you go to your little cafe and every beep beep, and the disabled people have their little cars, they get to drive on the bike lanes or whatever. The clinkers, yeah, yeah. He looks fit. He looks like Tom Cruise wearing one of those Mission Impossible like face masks. Why are so many populists kind of goofy looking? I don't think it's populists. I think it's far right people, and I think a lot of it is because their dicks don't work properly. I don't know. They're weird. We hebben een serieus probleem met die politieke ontwikkelingen de dwangwet. Ik hoop dat ga de komende dagen. How could you do this in Jar Jar's accent without it being racist? Because Jar Jar, you're gonna call me racist for saying this, but like Jar Jar does sound like how a racist would say black people sounded in minstrel shows. Like, I'm not saying black people sound like this. I'm saying that a racist would do a minstrel show in a Jar Jar voice because they're racist. Once you say Misa, it's over. Yeah, seriously. Like, just do the voice out loud. You instantly recognize it. I can't believe they got away with that. Jar Jar was originally supposed to be voiced by Michael Jackson. Really? Is that true? That would have been awesome. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. That's crazy. Yeah, could he have kept the hee-hees? Misa, Jar Jar Binks! Like that? Would he have kept, like, the... You know what I mean? The inflections? He wanted to play it in costume, was too adamant about it. In costume! Oh. Man, that would have been so much better. Wasn't Yoda still a puppet in episode 1? I'm just saying, they could have gotten away with a lot more, okay? In the original version? Okay, well, I saw episode 1 in theaters. Those were the days. Hey, can we as a society move past the era of getting our contrarian opinions from, and this is not meant to be disrespectful towards H-Bomber Guy, specifically, from video essays that try to convince us that bad things are good? The prequels are not good. Yeah, Darth Maul slaps, and the final fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi slaps, but like on the whole, they're pretty bad movies. Like, can we acknowledge, like, we don't have to go through the tumble dryer every time, you know? All Star Wars movies are overall pretty bad. Let's not overdo it. Let's not go too far in the opposite direction. And yes, Dark Souls 2 is the worst Dark Souls game by a pretty big margin. All of Star Wars sucks except for Episode 5 and Andor. No, come on, man. Episode 4 is good. I haven't seen Andor, but people keep bullying me to watch it, so maybe I will. Okay, the Tarkovsky attack, clone, the Tarkovsky Clone War things are good. Episode 8's good, isn't it? There were some parts of Episode 8 that were pretty pogged up, I think. I remember that. There were parts of Episode 7 and 8 that I remember enjoying. How do you like Episode 8 but not 3? I don't know what the relationship is between them. I think that it was good direction to make Luke Skywalker a bitter loser and Rey a nobody. I didn't even watch the Rise of the Skywalker, whatever the last one is, but I like the fact that they undid those decisions because they're cowards who wanted to like capitulate to people who live on Wikipedia. Like I respect the decision to do something with the franchise artistically rather than just also the bit. Okay, can we agree then at the very least the bit at the end of episode 8 where Obi-Wan Bates like distracts the entire Sith armada by just force projecting himself out because what's his name? The white boy with the big schnoz was too arrogant to assume like Kylo Ren, because Kylo Ren was such an egomaniac that he assumed that he would never be disrespected in the form of Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, not Obi-Wan. Luke not showing up to confront him directly, right? Wasn't that the idea? That Kylo Ren was like, oh, obviously this is like our big climactic one-on-one battle. Of course you would sacrifice yourself because I'm the main character of the universe. So like you would like obviously like I don't even need to check to see if this is some kind of trap. I don't know. There were some bits to it that I respect. I know they undid all of it. I mean, Luke technically did sacrifice himself anyway, though. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Aren't there parts of the prequels you respect? I'm not gonna lie, dude. There is not a single thing from episode 2 that I remember. Not a single thing. I mean, there are parts of episode 3 that are good. Everyone likes the final fight. What do they call that? What do they call episode 3's final fight? It has a name. It has like a name. The final, it's like in the Duel of Fates, that one. Yeah. I like General Grievous. Okay, General Grievous was ruined by all of the Clone War media. Because when he's in episode 3, it's like, oh, he's like a cool guy and he dies to a blaster shot. Well, he forced Obi-Wan to use a blaster. That's like, you know, like he kind of had him on the ropes there. And then you look at all the preceding media, it's like, oh, this guy killed like 50 Jedi. General Grievous was like actually sick. So now it makes him look like a bitch that he died to a blaster. Like he should have parried that easily, you know? Like he was like insanely strong in all of the preceding. He was a hunter. Like he existed to hunt Jedi. Nah, he almost only kills Padawans? No, in the Tarkovsky shorts. Didn't he kill a master? The one with the tall head? He killed some pretty powerful people, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I mean, sure, lots of like Padawans. Yeah, but he was a hunter. I mean, killing one master is pretty impressive. I did like the fact that, okay, wait, hold on. I will say that if you look at it like as like a totality of the character, it is incredibly fitting that the only 2 times he was actually really injured, once injury, second time killed, was when a Jedi used a non-lightsaber weapon. Like he was trained to do lightsaber fights. He would never lose a lightsaber fight. Mace Windu just crushed his rib cage, and then Obi-Wan shot him, which is fitting, right? Like it's like, oh, you know, he's like autistic about laser sword fighting. He loves that shit. So you get him on something else. It like both of them are just another version of the Indiana Jones avoids sword fight by drawing his revolver. Why don't Jedi just force crush everything then? I think only really strong Jedi can do that, right? Like, I know there's been a bit of power scale creep, but I'm pretty sure the implication is that usually Jedi just have kind of like a general awareness of the near future and like a spiritual kind of consciousness, like a sixth sense sort of, and only the really strong ones can actually like just straight up murk you, you know? There's lore reasons for why Mace Windu was able to crush his heart, a power unique to him called Shatterpoint. That's lame. Why would you have to explain that? Wouldn't it be enough that Mace Windu is just really strong? This is what I mean about like the Wikipedia shit. Couldn't it like, you could just tell me like, yeah, Mace Windu is just like a really strong Jedi, so he had the ability to crush the metal plating around his heart. I believe that. But now it's like, well, no, actually, that was his bloodline technique. Okay, I don't know. I guess I kind of always assumed that if like General Grievous fought Yoda, Yoda would just like crush him into a cube or something. Like maybe that's the reason why he was... Because Obi-Wan was never like insanely strong with the Force. What's the most Obi-Wan did? Move stuff occasionally? He was never like lifting ships or whatever. He wasn't doing any like Luke Skywalker Yoda shit. Mind powers, yeah. He could run really fast sometimes. I'm fast as boy! It's me if I'm Obi-Wan. All right, Obi-Wan literally pulled planets around. What the f*** are you talking about? Is this like is this a comic thing? We don't need to get into that, okay? Nah, just talking about the movies, Benjamin. Okay, it's canon in the comics. That's dumb. Nobody can move planets around. Come on. Okay, it's whatever. No, it's cool just because you don't read them doesn't make it not cool. Doesn't it like in your mind kind of f up some of the other canon interactions if Obi-Wan could like move planets? I don't know. Pardon me for being a power scaling son rather than a shipping daughter or whatever, but I feel like that those inconsistencies really bother me a lot. I don't know. It'd be like, imagine if there was like, okay, not defending the franchise, but imagine if there was like expanded universe canon adventures of Harry Potter in between semesters at Hogwarts, and in one of them he like stops a moving train with like overwhelming strength he never demonstrates in the show, and then like, and that's between years 2 and 3, and then he goes back and he like trips down a staircase and hits his head or something. Like I don't know. I feel like it just kind of makes the whole thing silly. The main reason Jedi don't use OP moves because of the dark side. That's stupid though. That's dumb. That's lame. Power corrupts. Okay, but they're not that strong though. Like it's not, I don't feel like it's established in the movies that the Sith are that much stronger than Jedi. It's just that they only choose one pupil, so obviously the guy they choose is going to be really pogged up for it, whereas the Jedi are teaching like whole academies full of people. But like I don't think there was ever like the Emperor, you know, died like a bitch, you know. Darth Vader wasn't that strong. I don't know. I don't know. The thing with Sith is they kill all other Sith to concentrate their power into two dudes. What, the midichlorians? Okay, I'm sorry. We're way too deep in this. It's an infinitely expanding topic, and I don't respect it. All I wanted to do was defend a little bit of episode 8. It's fine. We're moving on. We're moving on. I just think the blaster sound is cool. I think that's the right attitude with which people should approach the franchise, you know?